everybody? What's going on? I hope you're all doing good. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. My American friends, anyways, I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope that you foreigners, hope you had a good Thursday. It wasn't too bad over here. I don't think I streamed since then. I can't remember. I can't keep up with nothing. Busy all the time. And you know how it is. We got a couple people here in the chat. We got Sam. We got Kenneth Brown. Hope you're doing well there, buddy. We got Hiroshi Paradox. We got Stupid Newfie. HG's here. I hope y'all's doing well. Hiroshi Paradox says, hang out with my friend, shows a picture of Axel, and it says, and talk about comic books. Do you talk to Axel about I talk to Axel about everything. Sing to him, call him names, take him everywhere I go. He's probably about tired of me. Kenneth Brown says, spiffy hairdo, Dougie. Dude, I haven't cut it in probably, I don't know how long. It's ridiculous. At least on here it looks like it's all brown though, instead of being all gray. My two younger brothers, their hair's just all gray. Mine's got lots of gray, but it's got lots of brown too. Got Freddie Primo in here. He says, poop. What's up, Freddie? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Stupid Newfie says, turkey coma since Thursday, hooked up to an IV of gravy and cranberry sauce. I wish, man. We went and had a Thanksgiving at my aunt's house. I got one good plate. A little bit of everything. It was really good. And then I had some pumpkin pie and cherry cheesecake. So it's pretty good. No wonder I'm fat. Eating all this junk all the time. I actually see some gray right here in my beard. I just wish my beard wouldn't turn all gray. It's gonna be gray like next year. It's gonna be like. So, packing up my Kickstarter. My payments not even went through yet, but I don't care. Because these are my books. And, you know, this is the first time I made any money. Was on the crowdfunder I did 2 years ago. Selling extra books. This is the first time I've had money to put in my pocket. Doing the whole publishing thing, pretty much I was just mailing people, fulfilling their their Indiegogos and Kickstarters, which wasn't a good business, but it was helping friends. Made no money on that. It kind of sucked all around for everybody involved. But let's look at a couple books before I get to talking about what I'm planning on doing in the future. So let me pull up some things here. First off, we've got Saving the World #3, currently in demand. So if you haven't picked it up, you can go pick it up. If you haven't read any of these, I've got 1, 2, and Lily and Whippawet. They're really entertaining. I really like Tonic Mole. He's a good dude. Good book. So go check these out. Then we've got, I didn't pull it up yet, but I meant to, because dude's been in the chat a lot here lately. And he's a really cool guy. So let's pull his book up, and that is John Dillard. The Buckler is insane, has some insanely good looking art. I mean, this is just insane. So I definitely want to say, you know, if you have a few minutes, go check this out. I mean, it just looks ridiculously good. This artwork here, it amazes me that it's a indie comic. So John is in here all the time. He's really funny. He's a great artist. So go and check this out. It looks really awesome. And then we've got Vestry number 2 by Shabby and Pickles. Now I'm not. This is not Gravestone Press. I'm not fulfilling their Indiegogo or anything like that. But I will promote it because they're both really good guys. And I know quite a few people backed Vestry number 1. So here's Vestry number 2. They're at 90% funded with 57 days left. They've been going for 3 days, it looks like. So go and check this out and help these guys. These are really cool guys. Shabby's artwork, like I've said, every book it improves significantly. So by the time that this first thing is through, it's going to be epic looking. Shabby's a really cool guy and a really good artist, and he works his butt off. So definitely go and support these guys and show them some love. If you can't back their book, then share it out. They're really cool dudes. So that's pretty much all I've got there as far as sharing books and stuff like that. And people were saying we were talking about publishing books and whatnot. Pretty much, I never really published books. I wasn't hands on anything that I did. And I wouldn't be adverse to publishing books, but a lot of indie guys don't like the way it works. Like Skinny's starting a little business where he's fulfilling books, and his prices are looking like they're going to be really good, and people probably need to take advantage of Skinny putting such low prices. But if you want to publish a book, the way it works in publishing, I got a message. The way it works in publishing is they print your book, they sell your book, and you get a cut of the book because, all that. And that's not the way it was working when I was doing it. Pretty much I helped promote and sell the book, and then I got a small cut of the book. But I wouldn't be, and I was not hands on at all. But in the future, I wouldn't be adverse to doing some of this. But everything would have to be real hands on. I'd have to be involved in the creation of the books, like probably be like a editor in chief on the books, and do all the work. Actually, and probably what I would do if I was publishing the books, I would sell all the books and all this stuff, and then we would pay somebody like Skinny to just fulfill the books. So, but like indie guys, they don't like that. They don't. That's just the way it works. And if you're trying to make money on doing a book, it's best to have the least amount of people involved as possible. So if, like, when I do a book, I try to make it just me and the artist, and or probably a letter. I try to do everything else myself. Like on the first Lone Wolf, I formatted all the pages. I got everything ready to go. I put the logos on the book. I did all kind of stuff. I made quite a few of the pages, like the thank you page, and like the first page you open it and has all the credits and stuff like that. And I even did some of that on Legends, but I let Skinny do a lot of that because Skinny was helping me because there was so much crap going wrong with Legends and Lone Wolf. But that turned out really good. But pretty much as far as what I'm going to do in the future, and I'm not in any hurry because I can't get anything. Can't get anything going. It seems like I'm spinning my wheels. You got so many artists who are like, "Oh, I really want to do this thing." Now, this is one thing. I've got Psychotron going, and the thing with Psychotron is me and the artist straight off from day one. He's got he's got work and he does things, and we knew it would be slow going, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Psychotron's just kind of been one of those slow building projects from day one. But I've sent people, I've reached out to other artists. I've sent people scripts. I've sent like 10 page scripts to people. You know, we were going to do a bunch of ash cans. They've got different people, and they've never finished any of it. You know, everybody wants to be an artist. Everybody wants to do comics. Same thing that I had back when I was playing music all the time. Everybody wants to be in a band and everybody wants to play shows, but nobody wants to show up and practice. Nobody wants to put the hard work in. They want all the glory without doing any of the hard work. And man, I know it's hard just sometimes just to sit down and do something. It's you know, maybe you want to watch TV. Maybe you work it for 8 hours and you just don't feel like doing something when you get off work. Well, maybe you don't have the drive to be a professional artist or even like do indie comics, because you can't just if you can't put the time into it, maybe it's not for you. And I get so many guys, and I always want to work with people, and I want to give these guys, these indie guys, these guys that nobody's really took a chance on, I want to give them a chance. I want to be like, hey, do these pages and we can make some money, you know. But nobody wants to do the pages. And I'll just tell you guys right now, and I'm not gonna mention any names, even though the name's in the book. My first story in Legends of Lone Wolf is butchered all to pieces. Let's see, how many pages is here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 pages. That's supposed to be a 10, 11 page story. The artist just did those pages and never couldn't finish the rest of it. Like, the book got held up because he couldn't finish the pages. And it's like, okay. And he's like, well, the story's fine. The whole essence of the story was gone at that point. And so we had to rewrite the words and just use what was there, because I didn't want to cut anything out of the page count. I think I'm just going to take that original script and send it to somebody and see what they can make of it and reprint that story. I don't think anybody would even notice, just to be honest. So we got some more people popping in the chat. Let's see who's here. We got Dave in here. We got Bernardo the Beatnik. We got Igthus. We got Chicken Sith. We've got Tim Dickens. Yeah, Firefox Pro is here. PS Melter. Yeah. Hope you guys are all doing good. Dave says, I expected the bigger names to start that kind of stuff 3 years ago. Yeah, it's a thing, Dave. I think they're all too greedy. At that point, they would want all the money, and people don't want to work together, and most of them's lazy and that kind of stuff. Chicken Sith says the bigger names don't DIY well. They've always had a corporation handle it. Exactly. That's why they can't get their books done on time, because there's not somebody standing over them just cracking a whip. And that's apparently maybe that's why I can't get all these random 10-page stories and one-off stuff done. And there's one guy that I honestly, and I need to apologize to him. He sent me a picture. He really wanted to work on Lone Wolf, and I'm so burnt out on people that I really never finished the script and gave him a chance yet. So I really need to go back and fix that and send him a script. It's just you get tired of a bunch of people who don't want to do anything. Rush Paradox says, I wanted to make comics for 20 plus years and I've never pulled anything off. I'm starting to think I need to quit worshiping the idea of art is most important to me because I never do anything. Maybe just start doing it. One thing with art though is a lot of artists are too they want it to be perfect, and if they can't get it perfect, then they don't want to do it at all. At some point, you've got to do the best you can and let it go. It's the same with music. When I'd go in the studio, like on Before the Crows and some other bands and stuff, even stuff that I recorded 5 years ago on my own, I pull it up and think, man, I could do that so much better now. At some point, you got to just let it go. It is what it is at the time. You do the best you can at the time. You let it go. You don't pull George Lucas and go back to your Star Wars 10 years later and try to fix it. You might do a remix or something, or like say your comic book, you might go back and re-letter it or something. You know, if you don't like the letters, or touch up the colors. But you got to do the best you can and just let it go. Dave said same thing when I worked in indie film. The script was in their heads. Bernard Otherbeekney says, you got to turn into Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. We got Zippy in here. What's up, Zippy? He says, I'll just do the pages and get this show on the road. Yeah. We got John Delarose in here. What's up, John? I hope you're doing good, my friend. Melter's got a couple more days till New Guitar Day. Sometimes you got to crack that whip. Kenneth says, I used to be the drill sergeant of the band, screaming at people when they wouldn't show up to practice. Dude, I try not to do that in comics, but I used to absolutely drive people insane in the band I was in. About recording, about playing shows, about doing this stuff. I was constantly on people, and I'm OCD on this stuff anyways. But I was just all over people, just constantly pushing and driving. And I had a buddy of mine a while back. He goes, I used to get so mad at you, and I realized had you not pushed us, we never would have went to the studio and made a record. We never would have played all those shows. We never would have did anything. We'd have just sat around in the garage. Because the last band I was in with the guys from a band called Diesel and Dust, I just got the singer and the bass player decided they just wanted to get drunk. We would drive. They moved to a town about 30 minutes away, so me and the drummer would load up and go there. By the time we got over, they were already drunk. We couldn't even get any practicing done or anything. I just quit. And after I quit, they had all these lofty goals to record another album and play all these shows, and they never did anything. They sat into they sat in the dude's house and just drank their time away till finally they decided to spend their time doing who knows what. We got Reese in here. What's up, Reese? I hope you're doing good. Igthus says a lot of cool dudes in the chat. There really are. We got all kind of people in the chat today. Dave says, my older brother saw Jedi 17 times. Oh, man. Chicken Sith said, if I had a 10-page script, I wouldn't even tweet until it was drawn, let alone game. Dude, I mean, some people just don't even... And like the Comics Underground thing, I have all these ideas, and I got a couple people who really want to do things with it. But everybody else is just kind of like, meh. Yeah. It'd be nice if you do everything and do all this stuff, and I just don't want to do things anymore. One thing I'm always wanting to do stuff with my friends. I make friends real easy. I have a problem. I trust people too easily. Then they end up stabbing me in the back or just being a huge jerk to me. And, well, whatever. But I always want to include friends in all my stuff. And so I'm like, I've got a little bit of success. I'll bring you in on it and bring you in. And I'm not doing that anymore. I like all y'all, and if you want to work with me, then it'll be me and your success. But poop on everybody else. I don't mean that the way it sounds, but I'm tired of this rising tide raises all ships. You know, we talked about it before. Couple people like that all the time. Yeah, I'm done with that. That's the way most companies work now. You got 2 or 3 people that do all the work, and they carry everything on their back, and they carry the guys who just show up and won't do anything. Tired of carrying guys that won't show up and do anything. If I do a bunch of hard work, then that's going to say, hey, I did all that hard work. That's why it's a success. That's just how it's going to be. And I don't mean that mean towards anybody. I love y'all, but that's just the way it's got to be for me. John Del Rose says, likewise, brother, just feeling fat after eating too much this weekend. Hit the gym tomorrow. I've been on a diet, and on Thanksgiving, I just kind of let it go. But now I'm back to the good stuff. Stupid Noofy says, they say don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. I find that with my drawings. I hate everything I produce. George Lucas loves a good remix, says Zippy. Yeah. Zippy says, drinking as a hobby is underrated. Yeah. Chicken says, I'm reminded of Stone Sour, local Des Moines band. Why record, man? Let's just be a bar band. 2 members join Slipknot, go platinum. Hey, man, you want to get back together? Yeah. No joke, at one point, those guys, when I quit their band, they just wanted to be a bar band and play like AC/DC songs and stuff. But they couldn't even do that. Hershey Paradox says, yeah, you have to do that at your day job. That's exactly right. Kind of hard carrying everything on my back at my day job. I'm not the only one that works overtime. The house manager does a lot, but he should know how I feel. He works 70, 80 hours a week. I'm just working 60, 65 sometimes. But you're carrying everybody else. It gets ridiculous. Dave says that's why they made us do group projects in school. Prepare us for getting taken advantage by slackers. Exactly. John Del Rose says musicians might be the one group of people who want to work less than artists. You are exactly right, John. You are exactly right. You've got like those rare people like I don't want to brag on myself too much, but I just finally got tired of people. I got tired of having to rely on somebody else to show up and do things, and just started recording my own music. If I want to do a song, I record a song, I put it online. Of course, I don't get to play live, and I really miss playing live. A couple years ago, I'd go do solo shows. There's a couple coffee houses, and I'd go play, and that's how I'd get my fix doing that. But I don't really do that anymore. But, well, I couldn't if I wanted to with all the COVID things going on. But I am going to be launching Indiegogo here in a few days. I'm going to make sure I get all my Kickstarter fulfilled. And whatever's left over from Kickstarter, I've got some Before the Crows CDs left over, some t-shirts. And we'll put them up. And I've got probably 10 or 15 of Legend Lone Wolf left over. Probably 10 of the Kickstarter covers. The hard covers are all gone. I had 2 left over, and they were jumped on, and so they're gone. I might just do a perk where if somebody wants to order a hardcover, we'll do a second printing. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, we've got quite a few people in here. Zippy says, with your bad back, you shouldn't be carrying it. You are exactly right. I do feel a lot better, though. My back still is pretty terrible, and my neck hurts a lot. But, me and Axel go out and try to walk 2 or 3 times a day. Some days I'm alright, and some days I take about 3 steps and I'm about crippled. I'm gonna have to. I need to lose some weight anyways, but now that I feel like I'm all screwed up. It's ridiculous. Axel must have heard me mention his name. I heard him coming through the house. What's up, Poopy? Where my poopy at? There, my boy. What's my boy been doing? He had a bad spell like a while back and was pooping in the floor and peeing in the floor at night. Cause he gets upset when I leave. He has separation anxiety, don't you, buddy? What? What you cry for? Hey, go woo woo woo! Look here, go woo woo woo! Yeah, I like that. Go woo woo woo! Woo! That wasn't very loud. Go woo woo woo! Come on, woo woo woo! Woo woo woo! Woo woo woo! Yeah, he's a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. We'll go out. We'll go out in a minute. You wanna go see Papa and Grandma? You wanna go see your Papa and Grandma? What's funny is my nephews. Yeah, he does. My nephews call my mom and dad Papa and Grandma. So that's what he knows them as. I'm all the time like, you wanna go see Papa and Grandma? Kenneth Brown says those long hours and overnights don't help with getting in shape. They really don't, man. It's like the worst thing in the world. That's one reason I always go up and down. I can lose a bunch of weight, but my schedule always just makes it super hard. What, buddy? What, buddy? Chicken Sis says, baby just woke up. Time to go to work. Y'all have a good day. See you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man. But, yeah, so from here on out, I'm trying to talk, buddy. I'm trying to talk. Ooh, I know, buddy. But from here on out, I'm going to just work on stuff on my own. I'm not averse to helping somebody or maybe publishing a book or two, but the book will have to be real hands-on. Like I said, it had to be editor-in-chief and just, I don't see indie guys wanting to go that way. It's best if you're an indie guy just to do it yourself. Just learn how to do things. If you don't have the drive to do anything, don't even get involved because you're not going to carry through. John says my dog is going crazy trying to find out where the hell it's coming from. That's funny, man. What, buddy? He's wanting to go, guys. But this is just going to keep this a short stream. You know, the future of everything is just me. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to stop carrying people on my back. I'm going to reach out to some new artists. I got scripts to send out. I got a couple 10-pagers. I got something I'm writing for somebody I'm being a little too picky on. I need to just finish it up and send it to them. But I want to crank out a bunch more Lone Wolf stuff. I actually do want to do another Legends of Lone Wolf, but it'll be just me working with different artists instead of any writers. I might let a writer or two write a story, but once again, I would be executive producer, editor-in-chief, whatever you want to call it. But I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a good day. I appreciate y'all stopping by, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.